Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. This is a collective reading, so it may not fit your storyline or timeline. I appreciate all the likes that I've gotten. I don't have the comments on at this point yet. I haven't been directed to put them on. Right now, I'm just put my word out there. So I am going to start this reading. And like I said, it may or may not resonate with you. Message for the collective. So, take the high road. So Spirit is saying take the high road. That you're at an impasse either with a situation, a relationship, a place, person, place, or thing. So it's time to think bigger, think outside the box, and release any desired outcomes, because sometimes the outcomes that are meant to be are meant to be. And there's nothing that you can do to change those outcomes because it's coming from the universe. You just need to stay positive and understand that there is a reason for them. So strategy and planning, your actions have taken you in a new phase in your spiritual evolution. So now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. So you've been strategizing and planning and making decisions on what your next move is in your life. You're not sure at this time, which direction you're going, but Spirit wants you, like I said, to take the high road and release those people, places, and things. And inner peace. You're letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. So remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let your inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. So the message here is to release people, places, or things. To bring yourself inner peace. That's what it looks like this reading is going to be about, is by taking the high road. Just walking away. You don't have to leave things in a bitter position. Sometimes saying nothing and just not communicating is the higher road. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align totally in the right direction. So sometimes you have to take the leap anyway. And the reason why you're being asked to do all this is because you're wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do. Don't fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not always be the popular choice, but choose for your highest good in this situation. So whatever the situation is that's going to end up, you have to strategize and plan. It'll end up giving you inner peace. And they're asking you to jump in and take a chance on another path in your life. It's because of your wisdom within. You've gone within, and those miracles exist in your life. You're being asked to pay extra attention to all the miracles, not just the big ones, but the small ones that come in life. So yeah, let's see what else. Is there any other messages? And Spirit says it's been a difficult road for you, but you are persevering. And you're being prepared for greater things. That you have walked the hard life because there's something bigger out there for you. So you're being asked to follow your passions. And by following your passions, it's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. And if there's something that excites you and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic Records that it can lead to your abundance. So don't silence it. If there's something that, keeps bringing you back to a certain place that makes you happy, go for it. Go for it. Let's see, is there any other messages? and it will bring to your abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and and it will come. And it's all about, taking the higher road in life. I believe that when you take the higher road and you don't, put negativity out there in the world, and you learn from your mistakes and you don't repeat those mistakes, and you follow your passion, that it brings you to a point in life where you're at peace, and you're able to follow your passions. What is there? I moved on to the Soul Whispers card to see what messages are out there for the collective. What does the soul have to tell the collective? What is the soul trying to tell the collective? Okay, let's see. Home and family. You either have a home and family right now, and you're working on building that loving home and family, and your obligations do bring you fulfillment with that family, so you have a strong sense of family connection. And you're either with your true love right now in this family connection, or that's what you're wishing for. You're wishing for your true love. Those are your, that's what you're manifesting. A happy family with your true love, so that you're going to have a long-term union that's going to be selfless and unconditional. And your spiritual team is helping you. They're helping you. They're teaching you. They're going to find you answers. And sometimes those answers come in different ways. So you need to be open to anything that comes in. And you are becoming more spiritual. You're aware. You're aware of and focused of where your path is taking you. And that's because a path was dedicated to romantic love. And that's what your lessons were supposed to be. Your lessons when you came to Earth were to be heart-based. You're to, create or understand emotional wisdom, what that means. And all those answers have been within you, and you're realizing that. And your intuition right now is strengthening, and it's guiding you on the next steps in your life. These are the Flame Oracle cards that I'm using next. What are the messages for the collective today? Messages for the collective. Light of decision. Help you make the best choice. So your spiritual team's helping you right now, trying to make the best choice. And even the smallest, it's called the feeble fire, and even the smallest spark can ignite big change. And touch of fire, tenderness and strength coexist. So feel the warmth of love. And fire of tranquility, inner peace and self-acceptance. And then the light of freedom is the last card that fell out. So the light of freedom is pursue freedom of thought and action. Oh, and then at the bottom of the deck is free will. So, you have free will here. I'm going to rearrange these a little bit different. Let's see. And free will was at the bottom of the deck. So, you have the light of decision, the feeble fire, touch the fire, fire of tranquility, light of freedom, and fire of will. So, your spirit team's helping you make decisions. They don't have to be, you don't have to come in with a boom. These are things that they're showing you that you need to work on. And so you've reassessed things in life, and you know where you're headed. You right now you're sitting in inner peace, and you are free to take action on whatever you'd like to do, and that's because you have fire of will. The power has always been within you, and you understand that. You understand who you are, where you are, and you're living your authentic life. Let's see. What messages do you have for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? So you may have been separated, or you're separated right now. You could be going through a divorce or feeling abandoned from someone that you loved. Your heart was broken, and it did bring you grief. And that was karma, that you were weighing things out, the cause and effects. You had to bring your karma into balance. You had to let go of things so that you could activate your higher self. And when you activated your higher self, you had a timeline shift where your foundation, your family, was your priority. And that's where you want to be in life. And by doing that, you received freedom. You took a leap of faith. You broke free. You created a new cycle. And now you're going in a new direction. And this is all because of the Ace of Fire, passion. You have new starts you're attracting. You have desires. You could have a new venture and a job out there. And Spirit is just saying it's time to take action. It's time to forge forward. Let's see. Let's do these. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. What are the messages for the collective? Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Soul whispers, look beyond the words and hear what is really being said. So you have to get rid of all that background noise, and you have to read between the lines. There may be some people in your camp that may not be telling you the truth. So you have to look between, what they say may mean something totally different. And, yeah. Let's see. Oops. Unity of blooms. Foster harmony and connection within the community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. So you're being asked to unify with a person, place, or thing. And this may come after you start reading between the lines. And this is because the scales need to be balanced. There needs to be equilibrium out there. And you need to trust yourself. You need to trust that the vortex of change that is coming is for your higher good, because you've been taking small steps towards that change. And you have to trust that when there's an ending, there's always a new beginning. And the reason for that is because right now you're metamorphosing, you're transforming into a different person. And that's because you embrace the tide of transition. You embrace the change and the ebb and flow of life without questioning it. And you sought wise counsel because of that. You did seek wise counsel. Let's see. What messages do you have for the collective? These are mind information cards, just to see what's going on in that mind. Lighten up. Spirit is asking you to lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be serious. Yes, there are hard things happening right now, but it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. So not, sure, we all have, hard decisions in life, and they do affect other people, but just because we have to make hard decisions doesn't mean we can't go out and have fun and be our authentic self and have, fun, going for a walk in the park, or, going to a lake and skipping rocks, or, just being out in nature. Sometimes that's the best thing. And you're being asked to reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. You're being asked to pivot. So sometimes when you let go of things, you have to pivot in order for you to be on the right path. And a lot of times it's because you need to detach from things in order to receive. So if you detach from people, places, and things, you'll be able to receive what the divine has for you. And that's because you have faith. You have faith in the process. You believe the universe is there for you one step, 100%, and that you don't have to worry, we're not living in a fantasy land here. We are living in the 3D, so everybody has to have a job, bring income in, and all that. But we also can go with the flow. We don't have to take every situation so seriously. We can stop and assess everything before we make a decision, and it's okay to do that. No one should ever force you into a decision that you don't want to make. That's your decision, not theirs. Okay, so let's see. Is there any messages for the collective? I'm just using this clarity deck. Gift of virtue. You're being asked to have humor. Many a true word can be spoken in jest, comical expression, amusing mannerisms, or speech to incite mirth. So you're being asked, don't take everything so serious in life. It doesn't have to be serious. Sometimes you can laugh at what happens and just let it roll off. What other messages? Let's see. Independence. Stand on your own 2 feet. Autonomy or self-sufficiency. Freedom from subservience to others. So you're being given your independence. You're not subservient anymore. You're not somebody's slave. You're your own person. People should respect that. Let's see. Variety. You're a jack of all trades, master of none, state of being diverse in skills or interests, absence of uniformity. So you're a jack of all trades. You know a little bit about a lot of things, and it can get you far in life. And so what you need to do is use that to your best ability, because it's going to bring you stability. It will bring you stability in life. And a foolish man builds his house upon the sand. The strength to stand or endure fastens to a firm state. So, because you have all those, variety of skills, it's going to bring you stability. Let's see. Let's go to the inner compass cards and see what the universe has for us today? What is the message for this reading for the collective? What is the overall message for this reading? Holy Spirit, angels, guardian angels. Okay, let's see. The card is Amethyst, number 37, and it fell right out of the deck while I was shuffling. Let's see. So number 37. So it's your birthright, your inner knowing, and your royalty. Amethyst is a purple stone that can vary in color, from soft lilac to deep indigo. It has long been revered in many cultures around the world for its mystical properties. Amethyst is also frequently associated with royalty and other positions of power. It brings you protection, energetic cleansing, a sense of calm, and most importantly, a deep connection to the divine. The Amethyst card reminds you that it is your birthright to communicate with a higher power. This crystal is associated with the crown chakra, located at the top of your head, which helps you create a bond with the divine through your mind. The crown chakra is where an actual crown might sit, serving as another symbol of your inherent divinity. Amethyst forms a bridge between your crown chakra and the heavenly realms. Sit down with your intentions to find stillness while either visualizing amethyst in your mind or holding a piece of it. Begin by meditating on your own or following a guided experience to connect with the divine. Then use a journal to reflect on the following questions. How can I strengthen my self-trust? What would it feel like to receive more divine wisdom? How can I open my crown chakra even farther? What would it feel like to remember my royalty? Do I fully believe in my birthright? These reflective questions in Amethyst serve to remind you of your birthright, that it is an abundant relationship with the spirit world. Claim your royalty status as you work with Amethyst. Your birthright is your divine, or your divinity, sorry. So your birthright is your divinity. That is beautiful. So it looks like Spirit is asking the collective to work with Amethyst, that this is your birthright. Your birthright is royalty, and you need to work with that Amethyst. Let's see what the angels are telling us today. What is the message for the collective? 1717, drama alert. Independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a deep breath and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options at this time. You may rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. So you just need to go within. You need to go within. Ask your spirit team if the message that was given here today was for you. If this, you do need to make this decision. If you do need to, make a change, do a pivot in your life, and go down a different path. And only you would know that. So just go within, because someone's trying to cause drama in your life. I can feel that drama right now. Let's see what other messages. Let's see. 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. So, being truthful in any situation is taking the high road. By telling the truth, you're speaking your truth. Don't hold yourself back and not be authentic, by telling people what they think they need to hear. Let's see. Is there any other messages? Any other messages for the collective? Okay. 4, blessing in disguise. Sometimes, so obstacles, hardship, strength, building character and experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. So like I said, when obstacles come up in your life, don't take them as, the world's against me. The universe is against me. There's a lesson in there. There's a reason why those obstacles are put in front of you. It's something that you need to overcome, and it's something that you need to learn from. And I've said this many times, the universe will not put something on your path that they didn't feel you were going to be able to overcome. Some things are very horrifying in people's lives. They impact them hugely. But there is always a lesson there. And the card, there's actually hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So you have the best spirit in the world, Your spirit team is telling you that. You have a vision out there, and it's going to lead to your abundance. And you need to, make decisions and take steps towards that vision. And it's because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Your spirit guides are working right now. And they're letting you know that you're on track, that someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed, observe observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything, and they'll be sure that everything will fall to pieces. That's not supposed to be there. So basically, the universe and your spirit team has your back. Go within, meditate, figure out, if you're on the right path. Figure out if, this message that I'm giving you today is for you. Your spirit team and the universe will tell you. You'll know. Use your discernment and your intuition. And I truly believe in that. And I thank you for coming back, for all those you have returned and have subscribed. And those of you that haven't, I hope you do return. I thank you and have a great day.